Hey y'all, Haley and Samiya here with the Canine Pack in Hillsborough, North Carolina. Samiya is headed home tomorrow, so just wanted to show you a little bit of what she's been working on. So the first thing we need from her is impulse control at this doorway, and she does great with that. And there she's asking permission to come out, so I'm going to go ahead and put her into a follow command. So that means stay within 3 feet of me, and we'll move together. So come. Good girl. Hi, baby. I know. So this is how we would move through the house together, and she's a happy, excitable girl. There you go. And then I can just go ahead and pop her on a bed. So Samiya, place, down, and then I can move about and do what I need to and like have all the structure from her. So she'll be impulse controlling and holding it down while I'm moving about my day. It doesn't matter what distractions are happening. You know, I need her to stay there. Super exciting things can be going on. And you can tell she's interested, but she's still holding her spot. No, ma'am. Thank you. And you see how that got her to relax in even more. So that's good. If I wanted to add in some affection for her, like this is a great way to do it with a lot of structure. So she's in a controlled position, then I can release her. Samiya, break. Hi, baby. She comes right over for pets. And like even if she was up on the couch or whatever I need. And then if I need space from her, I'm going to say out. Good girl, place. And she went towards that place cot. So that will work just fine. Down. Down. A little reminder for down, but that's okay. She's not a robot. She's a dog. But she's listening and complying and working beautifully. And let's show you what she can do outside. All right, so just like at the last door, we need a lot of impulse control from her here. Again, notice that I'm not blocking her. So like I'm not using my body to keep her from running through the door. It's just a set rule that she knows. So when I'm ready to release her, then I will. Samiya, break. Good girl. And then break means she's free to do her business. So let's let her get around and potty and have some fun, and we'll show you her recall. And me. All right, so here's some recall. Samiya, come. Good girl. Come on. Good girl. Good job. Hi, baby. Hi. Break. 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 And some zoomies. And then here's another one. Samiya, come. Good girl. Good girl. Oh, gosh. Sit. And then a calm down. Sit, please. Thank you. Break. Good girl. So there's a time to let loose and play, and there's a time to listen. And as long as she's listening, then I'm happy to cut her loose for plenty of playtime. All right, guys, like a lot of dogs, Samiya can get really anxious when it's time to get in the car and be in the car. So what she's doing is holding it down when she's in there. Also, we want to make sure there's a lot of impulse control at this door, just like every other one. Samiya, load up. Come on. Good girl. And then once she's in there, we're going to get her straight into a down. Samiya, down. And that's what we're looking for. We want her to hold that down the whole time.
You're like, man, this is like even her walking out in front of me is 10 times better than her pulling me down. Right, but still, if she gets that, it's just gonna keep escalating. Like it needs to be a hard. This is where you are. This is what we're doing. And like, I would say she's even right now. You definitely don't want her any further up. You might pick up a little bit of that slack too. It's a pretty fine balance between enough room and like she's gonna feel it if she starts getting out of position. All right, we've got Samiya at her house and she's doing great. Can you tell us like what it was like to walk Samiya before training?
Dislocating your arm. Very much so. It was a lot harder. It was scarier.
Yeah.
With her being so scary, it was like even in a non-scary situation, she was like reacting.
Yeah.
So it was very scary.
Yeah. So what was it like to walk her today?
A whole lot easier. Her standing by the side definitely was a big thing. That was definitely a big thing for me. Just knowing that she was just right there the whole time. And even when she might have had her random moments of moving forward, it's just like, okay, you just say one reinforcing word and then she was just moving back and it just made it a lot easier.
Yeah.
I held at least with one arm.
That's a big deal.
That's a big deal.
That's a big deal. Do you feel like she is calmer, more content, more relaxed? Just
Most
like
definitely.
Yes.
Yeah, you can definitely tell it with her. Like she just looking more for what is it that you want me to do
Yes.
than it is to just like I'm scared, I don't know what to do, and I'm just gonna go home. And that made it a lot easier walking, and even just her being at home. She just, I mean, I've never seen somebody just chilling, and, like not on the couch or something like that. Like
And we're talking.
And we're talking.
Right.
And she's just over there in her own spot. Like that's a big thing for her.
Mm-hmm.
and like it's not a huge thing because I mean she's just laying down, but it definitely is going to add a lot of structure to her life and like help with her anxiety and stuff like that. So I'm excited for what that's going to do for her. What was the training process like? Was it like you had a lot of homework and stuff to go through and
Right.
like was it too much or did you felt like you were getting all the tools to help making come home work out?
I think it definitely was a lot of tools to help. It told me kind of like what she needed, like the elevated bed, so that she had her own spot, and then also like it just kind of like reassured like, okay, if you forget what you're supposed to do type thing, or if you're not sure, there is a video to kind of like remind you like, okay, heal, place and all that type of stuff. It kind of tells you the words and reminds you what to do. So yeah, I think it definitely was a big help to get us ready for the first session and today too.
Yeah, it was a good show you what to do. Cause like when you like look up training and everything like that, they most definitely be like, put your dog in here, then put her in a crate, then put her there, and it's just like, what does that look like?
How do you get to that point?
Right. How do you get to that point when she's already,
Well, she was so aroused and like hyper scared that she couldn't even take in information at first.
Right.
Yeah. So getting her to a place where she could listen, and like the fact that she's napping and like still relatively new people to her life are in the room with her, I mean, it's a big deal. Like, just because we couldn't touch her for 3-4 days. Like because she would just panic and whip around. But yeah, I'm super proud of her and how much she's worked hard too. So, if you had to do training over, would you do it again?
Most definitely.
Yeah.
You can see the difference. So knowing that there's a difference with her, that was my biggest thing. I just want to be able to do stuff with her.
Yeah.
And before it was like, no, it's just home and take her to the potty and come back inside. It wasn't even walks. Like we couldn't even barely get her to walk because as soon as she heard a truck or as soon as she saw a dog or something like that, she automatically was just trying to run home, and it was just yanking your arm. So like to have a whole walk with her, we walked for like almost a whole hour, like and she just walking next to you, like that was just amazing. So most definitely would do it. I wish I did it when she was smaller, definitely. But like to see her and know how she transitioned just in the 4 weeks, like definitely is a big thing.
Awesome. Well, thank you.
Thank you.